I have been
Yes.
waiting for this announcement all summer. We've talked about this several times.
Yes.
Finally, as The Rock would say, Dawn comes back to Toronto's Casa
Woo!
Loma. I just
Yeah.
kind of jumped over that. Make the announcement, please, my friend.
Yeah, we are back at Casa Loma for two shows, August 23rd and 30th at Casa Loma. Soul in the City is back. The entire band is back. I've got great guest artists coming back for those two shows. And I mean, it's not as a long a series as we would have hoped. Normally it's like 11 or 12 shows. We got two, but we're gonna make the most of those two for sure. So
I ain't complaining because I got my tickets for the Monday show, so I made sure I got that quick. Look,
no doubt.
I gotta ask you, how did this all come about? Because I know people weren't sure what was going on, and even though Casa Loma's been great with their restaurants and of course
Yeah.
inviting people for that mysterious and beautiful forest that they have with the dragons and everything and the lights, we weren't sure about what was happening with you. When did this all come about? What was it like getting through the negotiations? Like, just give us the experience for that with you.
Well, you know what? I've been talking about this since I don't even know, April or so, just wondering whether or not this was nobody knew. Nobody knew exactly where we would be back then. As things started to get closer, we started talking about it more. But then it just became, problematic because the opening of Toronto and the different protocols and restrictions just weren't allowing the type of show that we would normally do. And so, by the time things got to a point where, yes, okay, the restrictions are allowing us to do this, then it was about booking because, at that point, Nick DiDonato, who's a genius over there at the castle, turned it into an entire restaurant. And he has these different things that are happening all the time. Halloween Haunt is coming up. And it was just like, when is there even time to do this, right? And then there's weddings, of course, at the castle, which
Of
are
course.
now starting to happen again. So we finally squeaked out two dates that would work. And literally, I think it was maybe a week and a half ago. It was like, not even, might even just been a week ago. It was like,
Wow.
okay, we're going to do this. And it was like, oh, luckily I had been with the band, doing different stuff. And I had been like, okay, here's a bunch of material, just at least of my material. Let's try and get ready for this just in case it happens, right? We're not going to throw any rehearsals or anything, but just in case, chart the stuff, whatever. And then it happened. And so the show will be a kind of a mismatch of my new stuff with some of them our favorite medleys that we used to do from Soul in the City, because there just wasn't enough time to create an entirely new show like a week. There's no way. But we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna bring back some stuff that people definitely enjoyed and loved. And of course I'm gonna be performing new songs, a bunch of new cuts off my new record that I'm very, very excited about. And then of course we've got the guest artists, so yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a really fun two shows. So I'm definitely looking forward to it.
And I've been checking the weather too. The weather looks like it's going to be great. So what a way to be kicking this off. So I love this. Now, people should realize though, certain things are a little different though in the amount of people allowed and how that's going to work. So let's explain that to folks right now.
Yeah, so it's literally 80 tickets for each show went on sale. They got sold out in like an hour or two.
Because I
Good
got mine too.
thing. Somebody must have tipped you
Are
off.
you kidding? Look, as soon as I saw your face come up on Instagram saying the show's on, I'm like, oh, oh, oh. Got my
Oh
tickets.
yeah, I'm
Sorry, I
telling you.
interrupted, but I had to say that.
No, because
So
I got, you don't know how many messages I got.
I
Sean,
messaged you.
yeah, you did. I got, Sean, I want some tickets. I was like, and by the time I got it, because I'm trying to put together the show and working with the band, I was just like, they're gone. Like literally, it was just like sold out. It was like one message said, Sean, I want tickets, and then the next message was, oh, they're sold out. It was just like, oh, man, sorry, there's literally nothing I can do. But 80 tickets for each show. It's gonna be inside the pavilion as always, but literally it's just the people in the pavilion that will be getting the show. The big
Oh, that's
jumbo.
great.
the big jumbotron that's outside is not there anymore. So the people that are in the gardens eating from the restaurant will be able to hear the music, but they won't really be able to see the show. This is like literally like a more intimate, I won't say interactive because I can't jump off the stage and do all of those kind of crazy stuff that we used to do, but definitely more of an intimate setting. And I'm also focusing more on original material. I think for the last 5 years that we've been doing this, we throw out a whole bunch of cover songs, and I do a bunch of cover stuff. But I really want the guest artists to really, really bring their original stuff. It's time to showcase just how great Canadian talent is, Canadian songwriters are. And so I've told them, I want 2 original songs from you for sure. Maybe we'll do an optional cover if the time permits, but I want to hear your original material, and I want the crowd to hear your original material. And the artists that I'm choosing to come up on stage, they all have amazing
Oh,
songwriting skills and songs. So
yeah, that's always the case. That's
yeah.
always the case. Like I said, it's an amazing show. I don't know if you want to make any announcement on who some of the artists are, because I know you are into big surprises. So is that a yes or no that we can mention some
You know
names?
what? We, like I said, this was very, very short notice trying to get everything together.
Mhm.
The Monday, the 23rd, I won't talk about the 30th because I still have to like confirm that. But on Monday, the 23rd, we have Elise Legros, who's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
We've got Gary Beals, phenomenal. And we've
Oh,
got, yeah, and we've got Claire Doyle, who I think is now Claire Davis. But yeah,
yes.
so all of them have put out like new material. Like Gary
Yeah.
had a new record that came out last year. Claire just released a new EP, I believe.
He's still releasing singles from that too,
Oh
and great
yeah.
videos.
Oh yeah, dude. And funny enough, I'm working with the director that actually directed a bunch of his videos. His name is Brian Gregory. And the video for Weekend Lover is actually going to be coming out shortly. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, like it's going to be a phenomenal show, and I'm really excited about the fact that it's more original stuff. Like I'm throwing
Yeah.
out like 5 or 6 of my original songs, like almost half the album on this show, and I'm excited to play them with a 9-piece band. Man, woo! Gonna be nice.
It's gonna be nice. You realize, of course, you're not gonna have control, even though I know people are supposed to sit and enjoy the music. We know what happens at the. Are there gonna be any rules about that? Do we know? Because I don't know if you can keep them people sitting there. I know, even though it's supposed to be 80, we're not supposed to,
Yeah,
mingle too hard. It's gonna be hard.
yeah, you know what? I feel like if it's necessary, medically, to get up and just move your waist around a tiny bit, and you may need to like clap just to make sure your ears are still working. Like whatever it is, I feel like yeah, it might need to happen, and those kind of things I think are okay.
Yeah.
I'm not telling anyone to dance. I'm just saying you may want to stretch a little bit to the beat, and I'm just saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm hoping there's a woman there who I see at every show, and I think you know the one I'm talking about. She's got a hat. I think
Yeah,
she's always dressed in red, or at
yeah.
least this. I hope she's gonna be there, because to me she's like a mainstay. Like you have some
Uh,
mainstay fans who are there all the time.
yeah, that's Andrea Glassman. She's a huge, huge fan, and we love her. Like she's ready to go every single show. Like I don't know how many shows she's actually missed. I don't know if she's missed any, to be
Yeah.
honest with you, in the last like 3 years. Just like so, yeah, we hope that she's there as well.
She's, you know what? You're gonna have to make a Hall of Fame and put her face right there as the first person. So we got these two shows. We got the original music. Now, even though we've done interviews before about the album and music, talk about the Weekend Lover again, so folks know about this. Because my question would also be, any chance we're going to see you on roller skates?
Oh yes, 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 yes. The video's coming out. It is. I am roller skating a little bit in it. I don't look too bad. I'm not doing the crazy. I'm not doing crazy legs. I'm just basically rolling and staying on my feet. But the video turned out really, really nice. And the album is a '90s R&B kind of concept type thing. It's very R&B popish, but it's fun tunes, great lyrics, and great melodies. And the next tune called Drink, I think the next one is going to be drink. I've got some crazy ideas for that video, so I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah. Oh, that's my
Okay.
dog barking.
What's your dog's name?
Maya, and I don't know
Mike.
why she's barking.
Hey, it's okay. Because she probably got tickets too, and she's letting everybody know, yeah, I'm going to the show. So we got to let folks know both shows are sold out.
Yes, both shows are sold out. Thank you to, and hopefully, I mean, if things get better, I am looking to do some more, and it might not be at Casa Loma, maybe it'll be at another spot, but I would love to do at least a couple more shows and an album release, some sort of album release performance, man. Like
That'd be
I'm
cool.
really excited about this album. I cannot wait.
Well, as we speak, TIFF is just a few weeks away, and knowing the folks at Liberty, they're
Mhm.
always about, what? This is looking so damn good. Why don't we extend it? I would just suggest to folks, even though we know there's just two shows, that they should follow you on
Yes.
Instagram, go on your website, because you never know. Magic could happen, and there could be a third. I'm not saying it is going to happen. I'm just saying it could
Ex-
happen.
Exactly. Like we didn't know, honestly. Like I
Yeah.
said, it all came together within like literally a week. So yeah, follow because I would love, and clearly the demand is there.
Yes.
Clearly the demand is definitely there for more shows. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's hope everyone keeps on getting vaccinated and just doing their part and being safe, and we can really open things up like for real.
To me, this is the beginning of the summer.
Yeah.
So I'm so looking forward to this. Did I mention I got my 2 tickets?
You did.
Man, I am so happy for you. Congratulations on this. I'm looking forward to seeing the show. I know it's going to be a lot of fun, and crossing fingers that somehow maybe it can continue. If not, we know it's going to be back for next year. So,
Yes.
yeah, it's
Yes.
man, this is going to be so much fun. Sean, again,
Absolutely.
congratulations. Looking forward to this.
Thank you very much, Rudy. Appreciate it. And looking forward to seeing you, man, at the
Yeah,
show. Jeez, I
because I
haven't seen
got two
you in
tickets.
person.